I've always said Tutankhamun had much more influence in the 20th century than he did in his own lifetime, right? So how do these objects, how does the kind of control, the discovery of these objects, their existence in the world, I suppose, the existence of this tomb and the find, and this famous set of photographs in particular, how does that flow in and out of a world history, and then particularly relations between Egypt and the former colonial and imperial powers, later on the United States and the Soviet Union as well? How does that create, let's say, certain possibilities in terms of cultural diplomacy, commerce and late capitalism, the development of museum exhibitions, and ways of thinking about Egypt that are now reduced to, let's say, I don't know, Marvel TV series and worksheets for little kids about how to make a mummy. What happened post 1952 Egyptian revolution, and then with Nasser eventually coming into power, and his decision to go ahead with plans that were already in place, they've been around since the late 40s, to build the high dam at Aswan. Doing that dam, not only obviously, Egypt having to negotiate with former powers, with the new Soviet Union, with the rise of America, in terms of funding and logistics and the engineering know-how, but also there's a realization on the part of the Egyptian antiquities authorities that a number of archaeological sites and temples are going to be flooded by the reservoir, what we now know, what Egyptians know as Lake Nasser. There's an idea, it may actually come, I talk about this in Treasured, it seems to come maybe from an American museum director who says, well, why don't you lend us, send some objects from the tomb of Tutankhamun on tour to America to raise awareness, as a goodwill gesture to America, to raise awareness of this fantastic Egyptian project, this modernization, the dam, all the things that electric power promises for Egypt, and also, to raise awareness of it becomes a UNESCO campaign to save those monuments, those temples and threatened sites. And so 1961, it's the first Minister of Culture of Egypt, Dr. Sarwat Okasha, who gives the go-ahead. He's part of Nasser's inner circle, and so there's this tour to 1961, about 32 objects from the tomb of Tutankhamun, nice little kind of easy to transport objects, are greeted by Jackie Kennedy.